back there.
Uh-huh.
The back, the back,
The kitchen area.
back kitchen door. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So this is the entrance of it,
Uh-huh.
and it's an enclosed one. So here I can put whatever thing I want,
Uh-huh.
because it forms some kind of a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from here, when I move from here, I enter through the kitchen this way, on this side. We can put on the lights.
Ah, you have power?
Yes.
Oh, because
Use
you're so close to the school.
we use the solar, the small
Oh, this is solar?
Yeah.
There's no power here?
Okay, it was, but the transformer, I don't know, burnt out.
Ah.
It had a problem.
It's our Kasongo, Kenya.
Yeah. So like it has stayed like that for a long time.
You know, that's the same case with us.
Ah.
We've not had power from January
Hey, January is
till
a long
now.
time. It's a long time.
They said July. July is coming. Let's wait and see. So this is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen, and so far so good. What they've done so far is putting the boards for the gypsum on this side, but a lot has been done on the previous places. We have a window here and a double sink on this side.
Okay.
So on this side we also have some sockets for maybe if you want to blend your drinks or something. So there's enough sockets here. There's 1, 2, and this one can be for the fridge or for the gas cooker. So all of them, and we have our cement on this side. So we know they put the boards and apply the gyprock, so we are coming with the design so that they can cover up the kitchen place. And then,
so what's your plan with? I can see that you have painted halfway.
Okay, halfway here it will be tiles covered all of this plain area.
Oh.
And then on the half part we can put the cabinets or how do they call them?
Kitchen cabinets.
Yeah, the ones which you can put maybe your glasses, your sugar or something like something on top, and I'll have to put enough of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And here we have an open kitchen. So this kitchen opens up towards the dining. So the dining we have the countertop here.
Okay.
Yeah, these are countertop.
So you can even eat from here.
You can even eat from here if you want, or after you've cooked, you just
place your food
here. And someone, if they want to eat, they just serve themselves and like that. So
beautiful.
Yes.
And this is the dining.
And this is the dining side. So before the dining, we go to the master bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah. So this master bedroom, so far this is now the entrance of it. So when you come, this is the full view of the master bedroom. So they've already done the ceiling on this side. So what is remaining here is painting and doing the lighting.
Okay.
And the chandelier maybe
it's
or some
looking
decoration.
Good.
Thank you so much.
This is gypsum.
Yeah, this is gypsum.
Fully done.
Fully done.
Now they're waiting for maybe wiring. Or the wiring is already done.
No, we have to repeat again the wiring again because
to fit.
Put the snake light along the bulbs that always shine along this side, also along that side, and something in the middle. Yeah. So there's still more work.
More to come. So although the transformer busted, you have power here.
Yeah, use solar.
Like had you already
no,
dropped the cable?
No, because it's a long process.
Oh.
Applying. Putting the post and everything until you say, oh God, let me just put enough solar.
So what do they use to screw or something?
It's charged. So they charge from the place where they come from. Because my solar is so weak.
Yeah,
so
it's small.
Later to do
maybe a bigger one.
A bigger one, because sometimes they need to cut the strings, the stands. Since I don't have here solar, they have to go
back and come.
So it's
do you know, I even think it's better to just invest in solar once.
Very true.
You just go off grid once. Because this Kenya Power disappoints a lot.
It
goes. When you need it, like you're a content creator, maybe your phone, your camera is not charged, it goes.
And also when you live in remote areas like here, when there's a problem, now fixing is something
It takes a
else.
process.
Yeah.
And then every time there's rain, even rumors of rain, the
Sure.
power goes.
It goes, and
You're left
in the
stranded.
dark. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what are you going to do with this
With this
side?
side. So this side, you can put your lighting here and some lighting, and maybe if you have something, maybe like flowers or something decorative, you can put it here. So this one is basically just for decoration.
Okay.
So like this lighting just lights inside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside the box.
Hey, you want soft light.
You want soft light. Even along inside here, you have to put some snake lights so that when you switch on the light, there's some kind of lighting in the middle.
And you wouldn't even be thinking you're in the village.
You wouldn't be thinking you're in the village because at least the socket, they have already done the wiring. So you can charge if you want to charge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the headboard where the headboard will be, or this side of the bed?
This side, the bed in the middle, in the center.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, we used to put our beds at the corner.
Yeah. You even fight for who is going to sleep at the corner.
Yes.
But nowadays, when you make it
at the center.
Yeah.
So that even if someone does like this, you have to strain before.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the window.
From
the window is large.
Yeah.
It's allowing a lot of light.
Yes.
And then you have a view of your
gazebo. View on the
gazebo
other side.
and the beautiful garden.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So from here, you have the washroom.
Okay, it's ensuite.
Yeah, so this is the washroom.
It's big. It's a whole room.
It's a whole room.
You can even, like if you had a kid, a small one, a newborn, you can even put their bed here and it becomes their room.
Wow.
Before you now put the bathroom.
The real bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's going to be, like from here, from this corner, the shower.
The shower area. The sink will be on this side and the mirror. So I've written here so that I don't forget. The washing sink here and the mirror here. So that at least the room is well balanced instead of it being there. So it will be here.
Who was designing for you, giving you these ideas?
The plumber and the masons, like all of them, they were advising me should put here, because here at least the room will be well balanced. If you put here, you can't put the mirror. We had already put here, so we need to do corrections and put it here.
I was wondering because I didn't see this. I was about to ask you what about plumbing.
No, we have to repeat the process again and fix it on this side. So that's why I haven't even done the tiling and everything. So let me finish first the gypsum ceiling.
Yeah.
And then from there we go to the tiling part. After tiling, fix the toilet, sink and everything. After that, now paint and finish. Yeah.
Almost there.
Almost there.
And you have a whole window in a bathroom.
Yeah. The good thing is frosted, so when you're
bathing,
it's just private.
The person from outside cannot see what's going on.
It's only for lighting.
Yeah.
Because if I couldn't put this, it could be a dark.
Yeah, it will be very dark, and also for aeration because it's so close to your bedroom to remain fresh because the windows, you can open the windows. And these are the molds that remained. Ama, you are still using.
So we haven't finished doing
the ceiling.
The ceiling. So these are the cornices which are still going to be fixed.
So you only designed the master bedroom and the sitting room. The rest you're doing this plain gypsum.
All of them are gypsum, but now there is that putting it plain. And then there's this this one.
The design.
So when you put plain, it's just simple and easy. But also I'm avoiding to put so much. Deca. When you put so much deca again, it
might become too much.
Yeah, but if you put something simple, it's timeless.
What are you going to do about lighting here?
Here, I'm going to put snake light like this. Only, and the lighting here.
Or there's going to be a light at the middle?
Yeah, because so snake light and some small, the bulbs which are
on the side.
Yeah.
Nothing in the middle.
and one in the middle now.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to be living like a boss lady soon.
Amen. Amen. Would have transformed
You have a whole master ensuite bedroom.
Yeah, you know, for girls we love the clothes. You find you have so many clothes you don't know.
Oh, where will
put
you
them.
put the closet?
So for the closet, I will see on how I can even put it here. This side. Yeah, I'll see on how I'll partition this side.
So the socket remains exposed.
Yeah. Because I feel I can't put it on this side. I think this side will be better.
This will be crowded because your bed will come up to here.
Up to here.
So it can't be on this side. But on this side, because it will come up to somewhere where you're standing, then you can have your wardrobe
On that side.
and you can do sliding doors instead of those that open.
And
To, yeah.
Oh, the sliding for the wardrobe?
For the wardrobe.
Oh, is the sliding ones?
Yeah. They are the sliding ones.
You push it this way and you close it.
You just push. So they save on space.
I'll have to do more research on that.
And this is just for the corridor. Maybe shoes.
Yeah, maybe something like shoes, or if you can put your shelf for books, maybe something like that.
Yeah, because it's a lot of space. Or maybe your solar, if you're going to have to go fully off grid.
Oh,
now you do
can have
the entire now solar system.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
this is what you're using for now, and it's
For now,
working because it's charging.
It's really helping for now. Yeah, but I'm hoping we have another big one because we really need solar to do lots of things in this house.
And I was wondering, does it spoil your stuff?
The solar?
Yeah.
So
When
far,
you charge. When you charge
haven't
here.
heard of yet. Maybe we are charging without knowing.
Maybe you can notice. Maybe nowadays my phone does not last long or something.
For me it's good.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we from the kitchen, the master bedroom, and then
This side.
and now this is looking very modern.
Yes.
And very complete. Hello.
We have
Habari.
Can we?
Yes. Can be at work.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one helping here.
Yeah. So they're working right now in the sitting room area. Before we proceed to the rest of the rooms, which are done, because we still have more rooms remaining, like this corridor here. The other side they have done.
Oh, they did the skeleton first?
Yeah.
And now the finishing.
Yeah. So they fix first the box and then they design it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the remaining room, like for example, this one and the other room, what is remaining is the paint, so that at least they can brighten up, so that you don't see the marks. It becomes more bright now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And smooth.
And smooth. So for here they have already done here, and this side, which I'm going to show you from this first wing. Yeah.
Oh, this is simple and done.
Simple and done. First bedroom. Yeah. Because you find most people don't really focus so much on these rooms.
These other rooms.
But these ones you have to make them in detail.
Extra.
Yeah. So this one, the first bedroom. So right now we use it as a storeroom. And then the washroom also has been done on this
shared washroom. Oh.
Yeah. Yes. And then this one also.
So you'll do tiling halfway.
I'm thinking for the bathroom, I'll do full.
Full, it's better.
Halfway, you find the moist tend to
be absorbed. Paint.
Yeah. So I feel I should just do it all.
Yeah, it's better. If you can, you just do it once and you'll be done.
Yeah.
Or you've started.
Yeah, we had started, then we stopped.
Why?
We stopped because we had to do the correction of the other rooms.
Oh.
The washroom. So I saw, let me first finish with the gypsum first, the roofing part. Then I wash my hands, I say it's off. Then I come now to the tiles. Yeah.
It's a lot of work that goes in here.
Sometimes you can even feel like giving up.
Do you have someone that you consult for these decisions, or just you and you?
The design?
No, like thinking about what to do next, what to do later.
Most of the time, arranging it's me. Yeah.
You get to decide
You
what
get
you're
to
working
decide
on
what
now.
you're working on, and also the mason sometimes can advise you. You should do this first, next, because sometimes there's a part that you can't skip.
Yeah.
So that you go to the next, like you have to do it. For example, fixing of the toilet seats and everything. There's no way you can put maybe the toilets and everything without putting the tiles first, because it will bring problems. If you want it to be better, fix
the tiles first.
the tiles, then you put them later.
Oh, it's better they crack some of the tiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like all those procedures, you need to follow them.
Yeah.
It's like putting the gypsum part. You have to put the boards, apply them, and then you design them, and then paint them,
paint.
and then do the wiring. You see, like that's a process you have to do. You have to follow the steps. Yeah.
And in all this, I'm seeing you're just here alone. I've not seen like your dad or your mom or
most of the time since they are also busy, when they get time is when they come. Yeah, or maybe if they see there's something wrong, they can also advise. Tell me, maybe you should add this, you should not put this one is not good. Because most of the times also I ask them for advice. At least they are more familiar. Yeah,
they've maybe done it before.
Yeah.
But again, do the people, the masons, do they like maybe overcharge you because you don't know these things, because you're doing it for the first time, or maybe do some shoddy work? Have you had challenges when you were building?
Okay, during the first times, but at least right now I'm more keen, and I've learned lessons. Like I've learned first, if you're bringing a person to do your work, make sure you bring a profession. Yeah. Don't bring a quack. Yeah. Bring someone whom you've seen what they have done, not someone who tells you, I know how to do this. Yeah. The way they say. So bring someone who knows how to do their work, so that you don't come to repeat it again the second time. You see? So you have to bring a professional to avoid going back to correct the mistakes. Another thing, make sure you get someone whom you've already seen their work, and you've seen their work is good, and you bring them to work on your place. Make sure you've already also asked, researched also for the price, and also do proper research before doing something, so that at least you have an idea of what you are dealing with. So that's what I've been doing so far. Before I used to go blindly, but after being given character development, I opened my eyes.
How has the process been since you started building? Like, let me just maybe give you an outline of what I mean. Yeah. Like, did you have enough cash for the whole house? How much did you start with, and how the process went maybe?
How the process went. So at first, I did this without even really doing proper planning. Yes, I needed the house, but I didn't know houses really entail so much. Yeah. I knew maybe house you fix, but no. Building a house is a process, and you need to take your time. Don't rush. Whenever you feel maybe you're exhausted, you can stop there and then continue later. From there and continue later. So you don't need to finish everything all at once. And when I was starting, for me, I never believed anything that I would.
You are just doing it.
I was just doing it because I wanted it.
And saying if it doesn't happen, it's okay. Let's just start.
Yeah, no, I wanted it, yes. But I never knew how much it entails. So when we started with the foundation. I knew maybe I could stop at the foundation and then continue maybe later. But again, along the way, people used to really motivate me, tell me, you're doing something good, and sometimes also support my work. So all that motivated me to continue. Yeah. And yes, there have been lots of challenges. I can't say it's an easy journey. Sometimes I've been feel like I should even give up. But again, when I remember, I still have a dream that I should fulfill. I wake up every morning to try to make all that into reality. Yeah. You know, you have a dream, you have an imagination. Yeah. But now making it into reality
is not so easy.
It's not so easy. So you have to have that passion so that it can push you to wake up every morning to try to make it real. Yeah. Yeah, because you might be dreaming, yes, I need to build a house, but not the energy.
But I think
It's not there.
starting is always hard.
Yeah,
But where you
starting.
are right now, it doesn't look like you're going to stop because you've
No.
already seen it's working.
Yeah, no, I can't stop because you know, the moment you sit down, you feel there's something missing.
Yeah.
So
You feel like you want to fix
you
it.
want to fix it. Yeah, but starting, yeah, anything that when you start, it's always very difficult because you imagine bringing stones, bringing
Yeah.
ballast, sand,
And it's me.
and it's you.
I
And
saw
you know the
this.
muscles also depends on you. You have to do for
I
the
saw
body.
even for their food and
Yeah,
everything.
like you have to do all that. So starting, you need really to have also that courage. But once you start, you never stop.
It's
For sure.
much
It's true.
easier.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw someone on TikTok that was like it was just a short video
Yeah.
asking us who put me in charge. Like she's a mom, but she's like our age,
Yeah.
and she was wondering who put me in charge of these kids.
Oh.
So even here, you feel like who put me in charge of this whole building?
Like you have to be there. If you're not there, then the work is not moving.
Yeah.
So you have to be there. Or even if you bring someone else to start for your work, they want to do it the way you could have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you have to be there.
So you've never had to build when you're away.
No.
When
I must be there.
When you come back is when you start again.
Yeah. Because when you're there, at least you know how things are flowing. You organize things, you plan, you do all that. So you have to be there. Yes.
Maybe for context,
Yeah.
there are other people, especially on my side, that might not even know your story.
Yes.
Growing up and then you how you came to now this YouTube space. Maybe you want to share a summary?
Yeah, summary. Okay. So when we started growing up, okay, we were just like a normal child.
Yeah. In
the
Kenya.
village, and I can say I enjoyed my childhood so much. I can say yes, it was not really good when you look back, but again during that time you were not seeing
You can't complain.
Yeah, because life during the times when we were kids was so good and it was simple. I think it was good because we didn't complicate life.
Yeah.
You know the reason right now our life is hard, we tend to complicate it so much. Simple things we tend to make it more difficult. Yeah. So during those times, you know, no one really cared so much, and we used to be free.
Yeah.
We used to share, we used to walk around and everything. Like it used to be so good. Like you didn't see that. Okay, so from there, for me, I finished because you know I'm the firstborn, and most of the time, you know, as a firstborn, you grow up to be really a responsible child.
Yeah.
You don't grow just careless.
Yeah.
So they all are probably looking up to you.
Everyone is looking up to you.
So you grow up trying to do everything right, and I've been growing up knowing I'm special in some kind of way.
Okay.
You know? You know when you have that feeling you're special in some kind of way. Definitely you try. I don't know how life goes, but there's just some things just flow somehow. I don't know, but I grew up as a child who really like being quiet sometimes. Everybody used to talk so much like that. So I was much more of an introvert, and I think the YouTube space is the one who changed me. Right now I can
Vibrant.
speak my mind. Yeah.
Express yourself.
You can express yourself. I never even praying in church. Hey,
It was hard.
they tell you, come and pray for us. And it's like, oh God. You will shake.
If you have to do it, it's with a very tiny voice.
Yeah.
Nobody even hears it.
Yeah. So I used to do that, but with time, I realized in this life, whatever you want, you really achieve it as long as you work on it. Like there's nothing which is impossible when you put your mind, consistency, hard work, and everything into it. There's nothing that is impossible. Yeah, that's what I realized, and also the circle of people you work with also will determine your destiny in some kind of way. Not everything, but in some kind of way. When you work with the right circle of people, maybe let's say hardworking people, people who are ambitious, people who are really hard workers and everything, you tend to attract that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe they'll be working, and when you'll be sitting, you'll be like, wow, I think I should be pushing.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, so
You're
that
inspired.
thing, yeah, you get also inspired. So such things really help a lot in life. They may look simple, but they're really good. Yeah. So also that, and also seeking advice. There's no bad way of maybe, how can I put this?
There's no shame in maybe
There's
asking.
no shame in asking something that you don't know. If you don't know something, just ask. Even if they laugh, there is no problem.
Yeah.
You just ask.
And so, Diana, what pushed you now to come to think about owning land? And after, I'm especially interested to know, because I remember your story with Marwa. When you came there, you had been looking for a job after school, and it was quite hard.
Yeah, it was quite hard.
Uh-huh.
Not even quite hard. It
Very,
was hard. Yeah.
very
You know,
hard.
here in Kenya right now, there's no jobs for sure. Unless
That's
maybe you're
true.
self-employed or something, or you have connections. But even nowadays, even the connections are not there. So first, yeah, I tried to work because I like hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to work like
You
I'm
had
that
done
lady.
like a juice
I
vendor
tried doing
something.
juice vendoring, even waitress, even like I tried.
How was that?
So many things.
How was that working for you, especially after going to school and you're a firstborn and your parents have really spent a lot of money in your education and they're now like, finally she's graduated and we're about to now start reaping the fruits of our labor.
Yes. So
How-
most of the time, you know, we finish school with hopes that one time you'll get a job
Yeah.
pertaining to your field of work.
Yeah.
But you find the reality is outside world, you have to have skills, you have to do something even different even from what you went to school for. And outside here, you don't choose work. You choose at least something that, as long as it feeds you, and it's a genuine thing, you just work on it. Yeah, so after finishing school, yes, I had so much hopes, but when I finished, I realized the world is different in the outside part.
The world does not care about your papers.
Yeah, so I decided to, since I work hard for sure, and I don't like just being idle. I tried all kinds of things just to make, you know, life be better, because you know, after you finish school, you even shy away from asking parents for everything.
For money, for
Yeah,
upkeep.
yeah, because you still have other smaller siblings.
Yeah.
They are struggling with them, so you feel maybe it's like you're old, kinda. Like you feel you shouldn't really, okay, in my word, you shouldn't really disturb them.
Yeah.
So for me, even yes, you can ask them. They'll try to help wherever they can, but sometimes, you know me, I have pity.
When it's really like now,
I feel
you
pity
have,
for them. Yeah, so I decided, no, let me work. At least I finish school. Let me try to do something that at least can help. So at first I tried the waitress. I worked in a hotel. The conditions were not really conducive. It was very, very tiresome, very horrible. You could really overwork. Wake up in the morning at 6 a.m., come back at 10 p.m. when your back even is aching. Yeah, it used to be a very busy.
How much were you being paid?
Very little, 270 shillings
Per day.
per day. And you're working from morning.
That's so little.
That's so little, especially looking at the time when you're coming in.
The time you're putting in is
and
a lot.
going back. Yeah, so I tried for some time. Along the way, I gave up because my body also was complaining.
Yeah.
Because you don't have
to
enough sleep.
And were you working for like 6 days a week? Or 5?
Only one day off. So you choose which day you want. Yeah. So, but again, also, I'm glad I passed through that journey, because at least it made me understand what waitress, what the chefs, what the people who are working in hotels.
It was
Passed through.
experience at least.
Yeah, so at least it opened my eyes. I don't really complain, because you know, some things help you to understand or open your eyes.
Yeah.
So from there, I tried. Which one was that next? I even tried to be a maid. Hey, I've done all
you
kinds
did?
of work.
How was that?
That one I didn't even last 2 months.
But do you know, I feel like
Yeah.
the maid work is even better than
The hotel.
that one for the hotel.
Yeah,
Because it's not a lot of work like the
though
other
it
one.
depends. It depends
Which
which
family you
working.
went to?
Yeah. Yes, for me there is a different family. So I worked also, and oh no, it was tiresome.
In all this, how are you feeling mentally?
Passing through that, for me, I don't complain because I thank God. Because if I couldn't have passed through that,
No, I'm talking about the time when you were in this. You are now going for a job as a maid, as a graduate.
by then I had already given up in life completely. I can
You
say
were doing just anything to survive.
and I used to tell my mom, Mommy, I've given up with work. I don't think if there work nowadays. You was telling me some people work even for 5 years, 6 years. I don't know.
Were you
Even-
still applying?
Yeah, I used to still apply. You apply even there's no reply.
Yeah,
You
not even a
apply.
regret.
Yeah. So I've tried so many things,
Yes.
so many kind of works, and to come into conclusion is when you work hard, even sometimes God also sees your hard work. Yeah, so through that I think God opened more ways. I connected with the Maros family. So I think from there is when I learned much more about even the YouTube, which I'm doing right now, which has really changed me, my personality, my life at whole, and even the way I think right now is so different than the way I used to think. Before I used to be like someone who was given up already.
Yeah.
But right now I'm very optimistic with anything. If I'm working on something, I'm so optimistic with it. Even if you don't work, I'm still optimistic with it.
You still know that you have to push.
Yeah, I have to push. And also having also encouragement from others and everything also makes you, put more effort, because you ask yourself, if these people believe in me, why don't I believe in myself?
You see yourself through their eyes.
Yeah, that way. So that has really changed, and I can't regret this journey so far, how it started and how it is right now and how it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to be, but I know it's going to be better and
Can only get better.
Yeah, with time. So I'm glad, and for anyone maybe who wants to start the YouTube journey, kindly don't give up, because it's also not an easy journey, but don't give up. Keep on pushing, and you can do what you like, your passion, so that maybe you don't get tired along the way. And then look for the right friends also. They can teach you 1 to 3 things maybe you don't have an idea of. And I think when you put passion into it, Maro motivated us and told us, when you put your passion first, like don't put the money aside and everything. Put now passion and everything.
Although it's hard,
the money will fall. Yeah, it's hard
because you're spending money at that point.
It's true. It's hard.
It might be hard.
It's hard, but at the end of the day, it told us, when you are consistent, not putting once and going off for some time. No.
Yeah.
Just be consistent. There is a difference between a person who is consistent and a person who does once and
relaxes.
The consistent one has much more probability of growing, because that putting hard work really helps a lot, even if it will take time, but that consistency pushes you somewhere
to grow.
Yeah.
So are you doing this fully on YouTube?
Yeah, for me it's fully, because like right now my whole life
is YouTube.
Yeah.
You wake up and that's
you
your
wake
job.
up, this is my job. Even if I'll have a family later and everything, like they'll be part of it.
It's still you.
It's still me.
You're documenting your life as it goes.
Yeah.
Which is good, because something happens every day. When you wake up, there's gonna be something. Even if you're feeling bad and you're going to the hospital, it's still something happening.
It's true.
So it's easier than when you have like a niche where you have to maybe go look for something out there to document. Now you are the project.
You're
yourself.
the project. Yeah. You don't have to go so far, because again, traveling is expensive. Especially when you go to places you have no idea of. You know, paying the hotels, the transport, what, like it's expensive for sure.
But it's fun.
But it's fun, yeah. It's fun. The fun part is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How do you afford it when you travel? Does the YouTube money pay for everything? And do you have enough saved up from that, from the returns?
okay, for now it depends on you personally, because there's some whom they can also depend on YouTube still, like how you organize yourself.
Yeah.
There's some whom maybe they've worked hard and saved up, and then they
Before they
manage to
travel.
travel. Yeah, because most save up before they travel, because traveling you need to organize yourself
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Like you can't say you won't spend a lot. You will, in a different way. Maybe a family host you, but you still have to spend, because you can't live like that without
Maybe
even.
ticket, even
Yeah.
going and coming back and traveling within.
Yeah, like you have to organize yourself. So that depends on whatever source of income you get.
So we've been here chatting throughout the day,
Yeah,
and time is far spent.
thoroughly spent, and I'm so happy. The day has ended well, and also thank you, Lynn, for coming with the special nice gifts. They are so adorable and
Yeah.
so good.
I'm
Like
so
at least
glad that you love it.
I really love it, and with the time I'll upgrade. I'll look for good containers, especially for for the succulent plant.
Yeah.
Plant it.
Yeah.
I can even put it close to the window, like it can
Actually,
act like
yeah.
a decker.
It's a deca, actually.
So I'm so glad for that, and thank you so much for taking your time, plucking them, transporting them carefully, making sure they
Yeah.
don't break. That's
It's a
also,
process.
it's a process, I know. So thank you so much.
But because you've received them with so much love,
Yeah,
then it's all worth it.
for sure. I really appreciate.
I
So
also hope that they nourish and thrive in your garden, and you're going to enjoy them for days to come.
for days, I
And
already have strawberry, guys. I have snake plant. I have that cactus plant. I don't know how it's called. You said it is
no, I don't even know the name.
like a flower,
It's just a succulent flower.
and it looks so cute. There is that one. There's the other one which has some spikes.
Yeah, it's also another cacti, the cacti
Family.
family. It's a
and
succulent.
and fruit trees, the water
The white support.
white supporter, and you know the names are the ones which are going. The mint,
The mint, the
there's
oregano,
oregano, the
and
spice,
the flowers.
and the flowers. So thank you so much. I appreciate for sure,
I'm
and
glad you love them.
I am.
You have a beautiful compound already.
Thank you so much.
You also show that you already love flowers, and I'm sure you're going to now take good care of them.
Thank you so much for sure. I appreciate it.
I
May
also
God.
appreciate that you opened your gates to me, a stranger before. Hopefully, not so much of a stranger now.
No. Right now, Lynn is family. Yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
So I'll be coming here all the time. I'm available,
Yes.
and she's available, of
Yes.
course, so that we do this together. Hopefully, step by step.
Step
Building
by
is a
step.
process, and you're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
This far, you've already come so far.
Thank you so much.
You know, if you were pressed for somewhere to live, like you needed to move really fast, your house as is,
very
you can
fast.
live. You
If
can live
someone
in
tells
it.
me you don't have room here, go.
Go. You know you have room.
Yes.
For as long as you have the window panes and the doors in place,
You're
you're
good.
done.
Yeah.
And you have a source of light. You're done. You can live
Yes.
here comfortably. And this place is so serene.
Very quiet.
See all those trees in the background? Very quiet,
Very cool.
If you come here and you're not a loner, you will get depressed.
Sure, because it's so
It's
quiet.
very quiet.
Right now there is noise because we are around.
Yeah.
But when I'm alone, right now you just hear.
Yeah, only the natural sounds.
Yeah, very quiet.
But if you're an introvert, you will thrive here.
You'll thrive here.
Do wonders because it gives you peace of mind.
Yeah.
You can think about your life and vision and work on it really well.
If you're a painter, maybe someone who loves quiet
artistic,
places where you can concentrate.
It's
This is the best place.
The creativity comes out.
Yeah.
It's a nice place.
Thank you so much.
Maybe in future you'll have more like people building around here, but for now, you're really going to enjoy
the quietness
nature at its best.
Very true. Very true. So right now
I'm really happy for sure for everything, Lynn. And
Yeah.
also you've given me lots of advices that I was totally green about. Like, for like planting the flowers and everything. For me, I used to know you just dig and put, dig
Yeah.
and put. I didn't know like things like fruit trees, you need to dig deeper holes
Yeah,
for
yeah.
them to acquire the more water so that they can
Access.
thrive well,
The roots can like
take in more water.
take in more water from the soil and minerals.
Yeah. So I really appreciate for that. And someone can think it's a small little thing,
No, it's
but it's a
not.
big thing. It's a big
Especially
thing.
here, because you realize the type of soil here is sandy. So it drains water very fast.
Very true.
So if it's the dry season, you can't go around watering everything.
No.
If you planted it deep enough, it will survive until the rain season comes. But because you're going to have a lot of water, you have the borehole water, you can also be watering
Them.
some of these plants, especially the dwarf variety. If you don't water them, they'll take longer, of course.
Oh.
So it's good for you to water them regularly
Morning,
during
evening.
the
Morning,
no,
evening.
maybe even 3 days a week.
Oh.
You do a lot of water, and then you put mulch, because you see here you have a secured home, so there are no chicken that will come and mess with your mulch.
No, not you. I've not, since we fenced, even a dog hasn't crossed
Yeah.
compound.
So you can do mulch
Yeah.
to conserve moisture, and they'll grow very fast for sure.
I see that for sure.
So all the best with your landscaping
Thank you.
and with your home.
Thank you
Finishing
so
the
much.
home, it's
Thank
coming
you.
along well.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you so much. And also, thank you so much for coming. For sure, I'm so happy.
We've spent the day,
The
the
day
whole
well.
day.
You came with lots of
around here.
blessings, and wow, I can't just say enough thank you to you. I'm so grateful for everything you've done today, and may God continue blessing you
Amen
more
and
more.
amen.
Yeah.
For those that do not remember you, this is
Diana Kemi.
uh-huh.
Kindly don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And love you so much.
She's a celeb on
Oh.
YouTube streets. Go check her out and see
Yes.
the amazing journey that she's been on.
Yeah.
And we pray that you get all the best in life.
Amen. Amen.
You continue with the blessings, and we see more and more in future from your end.
Thank you so much for sure.
Thank you so much for watching this far. This is Lynn in the village.
Yeah.
Also remember to subscribe and like and leave a comment about this beautiful space that Diana has been so good to share with us. And you give her advice. I'm also not an expert. Correct us and give us more pointers in the comment section.
Very true. If you have something, you can give us
Yeah.
any correction, anything, any suggestion. And if you had a question in this video, you can also comment down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. And from us for today, it's bye.
Bye and cheers and kudos.
Eh.